And at 5, we've got breaking news we've been following in Northwest Harris County.
Authorities say robbery suspects opened fire on deputies on Point Park Drive in the Cy-Fair area. Brett Buffington is there. Brett, what do we know?
Mia, we understand this investigation this afternoon is focused in on an apartment complex here off of Point Park Drive. That's where Air 11 is over. Take a look at this. This is live video this afternoon of this search going on. There were 5 suspects in total. Here's what we've learned from sheriff's investigators. One of those suspects died in the shootout between deputies and those robbery suspects. That person is still here at this scene. Investigators this afternoon, they have detained 2 people here at this apartment complex. They are being questioned right now, though. 2 more people, they're on the run. The sheriff says at this point, no deputies have been injured. That one of the people who are on the run, he has a description of, saying that's a black male, light complexion, in shorts. The sheriff himself on the way out here to the scene. Meanwhile, there is a massive search in this part of Northwest Harris County this afternoon. Again, a sheriff's helicopter in the air, as well as numerous law enforcement personnel here on the ground, both from the sheriff's department, several surrounding agencies, and Texas state troopers. They're also here at this scene. Again, a search this afternoon for 2 people considered armed and dangerous, believed to have been in an exchange of gunfire with sheriff's deputies here who are at this apartment complex checking out a robbery call. There is certainly a gathering of people who are trying to get home this afternoon. I talked to one man who's worried about his wife and his child who have been told to stay inside this apartment complex. They can't get out and he can't get to them. There's concern from those people this afternoon, and certainly a concerned community here in Northwest Harris County as 2 dangerous people are on the run. We're live in Northwest Harris County following this developing story. I'm Brett Buffington, KHOU 11 News.